In the heart of Alaska rises a landscape so vast, so untamed, that it has become one of the most important natural laboratories on Earth, Denali National Park and Preserve. 6 million acres of subarctic wilderness stretch beyond the horizon. Glaciers carve through ancient valleys. Braided rivers shimmer with meltwater from North America's tallest peak, Mount McKinley, a mountain so massive it creates its own weather and shapes the entire ecosystem around it. This is not just a park. It is a living, breathing, scientific archive of how nature functions when left almost completely untouched. Join us as we depart from our wilderness campsite deep within the park on our final day at Denali.
Cruising down the highway, windows all rolled down, Florida sunshine, we're leaving this town with our cool Nata coach. It's a brand new start on the road to Alaska. Let's follow our hearts from the orange groves to the mountains high. 49 states as the eagles fly by. We'll take the scenic route through valleys and streams, living out our wildest, most electric dream. On the road to...
Good morning.
Good morning.
We look a little tired, I guess we are. Today is day 41 of our adventure, and we're leaving the Teklanika campground here in Denali National Park. We're 40 miles from the entrance to the park. We're out, as I mentioned in a couple of earlier videos and some earlier posts on Facebook, we're really out in the backwoods. What would they call this area, Jane? Is another name?
Backcountry.
The backcountry. We're in the backcountry. And we've had a great 3 days. The weather forecast was for rain 2 out of the 3 days. Well, I got news for you. We had sunshine all 3 days. Although yesterday, very, very windy.
And
had
cold.
us a little bit nervous about the fire situation. But there was no fire. There's no smoke. The skies are clear. We got some wonderful photographs. And unfortunately, it's time to move on.
And we're a little sore because we did I'd say about 6 miles worth of hikes.
At least.
So, we're old.
Not bad for two old goats, huh? The last hike was the hard one, and that was Sable Pass. I don't know how many miles that was.
3.5.
3.5 miles. And we were pretty sore yesterday. We stayed close to camp yesterday. But it's been a wonderful trip here. And we're going to head back down off the mountain here and down towards the entrance of Denali. Not really sure what the next day holds for us. We're flying by the seat of our pants.
That's for sure. Thank goodness we don't have to be back for any reason.
But as Jane always says, we wrap up this particular episode.
The adventure continues.
See ya. The Denali Road and the bus system that protects the wild. There's only one road in Denali, just 92 miles long, and most visitors are not allowed to drive it. Instead, they board the park's legendary transit and tour buses. This system limits traffic, reduces pollution, prevents wildlife disturbance, and allows animals to move freely across the landscape. These buses are not just transportation. They are mobile wildlife observation platforms where passengers experience grizzly bears grazing on berry slopes, wolves moving like shadows across the tundra, massive moose feeding in wetlands, and caribou herds migrating across the valleys, with doll sheep balancing on sheer mountain ridges. The bus system is one of the most successful conservation transportation models in the world. Denali is one of the few places on the planet where ecological processes unfold with minimal human interference. Here, scientists study predator-prey dynamics between wolves and caribou, long-term climate change in subarctic environments, glacial movement and permafrost thaw, natural fire cycles, migration patterns across intact landscapes. Because there are no large permanent settlements, only one narrow road, strict limits on vehicle access, the park functions as a baseline for understanding what a healthy ecosystem truly looks like. In a world increasingly shaped by human development, Denali shows us how nature operates on its own terms. Denali protects complete functioning wildlife populations. The famous Big Five are grizzly bears, gray wolves, moose, Dall sheep, and caribou. But beyond them lives a complex web of life. Red foxes hunting in the tundra, golden eagles riding thermal winds, Arctic ground squirrels hibernating for 8 months, salmon feeding entire river ecosystems. Every species here plays a role in a system that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. Denali, or Mount McKinley as it's known today, is not just a mountain. It's not just a park. It is a vision, one first defended by Adolph Murie and carried forward by scientists, rangers, and travelers who believe that some places must remain wild. Accessible by rail, explored by bus, protected for future generations. Denali stands as a reminder that the most powerful classroom on Earth is nature itself. And here, in Alaska's interior, the lesson is still unfolding. If you love national parks, wilderness science, and Alaska travel documentaries, give us a like. And please, comment with your favorite Denali animal. Subscribe for more cinematic journeys into Earth's last wild places. Harry Carstens served as the first superintendent of this park from 1921 to 1928. He was the one who set the tone for the new wilderness park and single-handedly got it up and running. Starting from nothing, the pioneer superintendent built the park headquarters, the first visitor facilities, sled dog kennels, and the park road. He hired the first rangers and instituted backcountry patrols that all but eliminated poaching on park lands. Along the way, he coped with logistical challenges of every imaginable kind. He is remembered as a trailblazer, the one who began it all. Long before modern tourism, access to this remote wilderness depended on one critical connection: the Alaska Railroad. Completed in the early 20th century, the railroad opened the interior of Alaska. It brought the first visitors to the park, supplied early scientific expeditions, and continues today as the most scenic and sustainable way to reach Denali. The train journey from Anchorage to Fairbanks is not just transportation. It is a part of the experience. passengers watch as boreal forests replace coastline, rivers widen into glacial plains, and Denali, Mount McKinley, slowly appears above the clouds. In the past, the railroad made exploration possible. Today, it helps reduce road traffic and supports the park's low-impact visitation model. Denali is more than a destination. It's a climate change observatory, a predator-prey research center, a benchmark for wilderness preservation, a symbol of large-scale conservation. In a century defined by habitat loss, Denali proves that protecting entire ecosystems works. What scientists learn here helps guide wildlife management and conservation strategies across the planet.
Here we go again, it's time to ignite. Second journey to the 49 states tonight. Golden anniversary, we're living the dream. In our Nana coach, cruising like a gleam. Beaver Creek calling, our hearts are alive. With the mountains high, we feel that vibe. This is our moment, the stars shining bright. In the land of the midnight sun, everything feels right. Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's peak to Kenaya shore, this journey is ours, we couldn't ask for more. Rolling down the highway, feeling that breeze, adventure awaits, let's live with ease. Boondock at Denali, under the vast skies, with the eagles soaring high, we'll rise and rise. So much beauty, it catches our eye, as we wander free, just you and I. A campfire story, laughter in the air, golden memories made, nothing can compare. Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's peak to Kenaya shore, this journey is ours, we couldn't ask for more. Soak in the magic of Soldovia's charm, every smile and hug, oh, it keeps us warm. With the sound of the waves and the northern lights, we're two hearts united, soaring to new heights. Sold out, new awaits with adventures galore. Tides of excitement, it's time to explore. With you by my side, I'm forever enthralled. In this beautiful state, we're enchanted, we're called. Raise your drinks high, let's toast to the skies. For every moment shared, let's make it our pride. In the wild wilderness, our love shines bright. This journey together, our hearts take flight. Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's peak to Kenaya shore, this journey is ours, we couldn't ask for more. So here's to the memories, to laughter and grace. In our cool Nana coach, we found our place. With each mile we travel,